All right, so first up, we're talking about One Piece because it's still fresh in Tanner's mind.
The One Piece is real!
The One Piece!
Whoa. Yayo, boys.
Wait, can we sing songs, or do you guys get copyrighted for that?
We have an explicit no singing policy.
So high.
Whoa.
Can't believe what that guy said. That's crazy.
Right.
I only have 3 notes.
Okay.
On this movie. 1, that opening portion looked like fucking Danganronpa. That looks so shitty. It was just like flat PNG characters in a bad 3D environment.
Yeah.
All of the character designs in this are deeply disturbing.
What do you mean by that?
I hate looking at every character, especially the female ones. Nami makes me physically sick to my stomach looking at her.
What, you don't like the anorexia style?
Yeah, no, her anatomy is so baffling that it literally causes me to hurt myself in confusion.
What?
And then, lastly, this movie is very slow and fucking boring.
Dude, that's the entire series, you idiot.
Yeah, that's what Nico was generally giving me about One Piece. It's much more entertaining to read the manga than it is to watch the anime.
I mean, there's
It's a movie, though. It's nothing to do with the anime. So, guys, that's what we watch One Piece movie 4. Some bullshit is the title. So, in this film, we follow the Straw Hat crew, Luffy and the rest of the gang, as they try and win a big boat race so they can make big money. That's pretty much it for the most part, though. They fight a big pirate guy.
They don't even do much racing.
Yeah.
No, sir.
The racing was in the beginning, Tanner.
There's this big pirate guy who's literally just the exact same as a previous villain that they fought. He's pretty neat, I guess. And then they also have a nice little subplot with an old man and a cool bounty hunter guy. And that's it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Does anyone else have any thoughts?
Dude, what the fuck's up with like the big boss battle with this movie? There's like no stakes. I felt absolutely nothing watching it, and all the characters are completely indifferent to it happening. Also, the power level is really goofy. That's the first time I've ever seen them. Like, oh, this guy's got a 90 million bounty or whatever it was. This guy must be so powerful. That's a really dumb way of doing it. But obviously, I haven't seen anything about One Piece.
Let me explain that a little bit here for you. The entire idea behind the bounties, it's not like their power, that it can kind of relate to it. However, mainly what the bounty has to do with is how much of a threat that person poses to the world government. So, for example, Nico Robin, who's a member of Luffy's crew, when she was a small child, she had like a crazy high bounty because she has like this knowledge that completely goes against the world government and is like a big danger to them. And so from a very young age, she's had a very high bounty. That's the whole deal with that shit.
Okay, that doesn't mean anything to me, though, because it was not present in the movie, so I'm not counting this information.
Okay.
How the hell is Luffy a big threat?
Because he's made of
dude, he punches so good, though.
Well, you see, Luffy is a pirate,
fucks up
Tanner.
government.
He's like, constantly doing things that go against the world government. Prior to this film, in the story, he took down one of like the big bad fucking warlords, okay, who were like these really strong pirates who were meant to suppress the lower pirates to keep them down so that they don't grow into massive threats. So like Luffy's able to take down those guys, so he's a big threat to the world government at this point.
Tanner, imagine if Frieza was a government employee. Then Goku would have a bounty on him.
Exactly.
You know what I'm gathering from all this at this point, though? We definitely probably should have watched the anime before this movie for it to actually make sense, is what I'm gathering.
We should have watched all 1,000 episodes to really get the picture.
Yep.
I think having to watch something prior to a movie kind of kills the movie, to be honest.
Yeah.
I was fine not knowing this information before. The fact that I know it now that I'm missing out on shit just makes the movie worse.
I mean, obviously you'd be missing out on stuff, Dylan.
I was perfectly content. Like, this is a race, they're pirates, they're fucking shit up.
Well, I mean, exactly. I think that generally, this movie does a fairly decent job at, like, sort of introducing you to the world of One Piece overall.
I mean, I guess so.
Sure. Anyway,
you're muted,
I'm ready
Jackson.
to rank it, honestly. I don't have many thoughts. I don't think this movie did much at all.
Yeah, it was pretty goofy. The plot was pretty disjointed.
Yeah. All right,
That's fair for the most part, I'd say. Now, one thing I will mention that kind of stood out to me a little bit was that The main villain of this film felt very similar to how a lot of the villains are in the Dragon Ball movies, where they basically just take like a really popular villain that's currently going on or whatever, and they're like, hey, we like that guy. We're just gonna use him again for this movie. But we're putting a different clothes on him now.
Make him green.
Exactly. They do that constantly in Dragon Ball as well. It's sweet.
Okay.
Okay.
We were ready for rankings then?
D+.
D+.
What the fuck?
Jesus Christ.
I thought this movie sucked ass, dude.
Jesus.
Nico, can I hear your ranking then?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it like a B.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah, I give it a C-.
I think it's a fine
Christ.
film.
Did Kyler watch this? Kyler, did you?
No, you didn't.
All right. I'm gonna give this movie a B+.
Oh.
Bro, what are you guys
I was just
dude,
I was just thoroughly entertained with the movie itself. I didn't fucking care about anything
I was
else.
so fucking bored watching this.
I mean,
Yeah,
basic
that's because you don't like
Please,
looking at the characters even.
I think it was above average.
Yeah,
Whatever, man. That doesn't.
I
That
think
doesn't
this is a
matter.
fairly fine film. Honestly, it gave me a lot of Studio Ghibli vibes watching it, you know?
Shut the fuck up.
What rank did it get, Jackson?
Oh golly, let me check. That looks like a C+.
Damn.
So slightly above average, I guess.